invitation. I think there are many names I should mention here. Because of the time limited, I am not going to say all the names, only the selected names, and I am going to thank for them. On the Chinese side, first I would like to thank Madam Pang Chung Shui, the acting ambassador of China, for gracing this occasion in spite of her busy schedule. Mr. Han Zhen, chairman of the Beijing Foreign Studies University, Mr. Gan Sui Ching, the president of the Hon Hai University, and all the delegates from China are present today. I record my gratitude to them. Dear Chairman and President, I remember 2 weeks ago I had the opportunity for visiting Hon Hai University, and I found that it has a student population of 13,000. 12 years ago, I have been to Beijing Foreign Studies University, and I came to know it is one of the recognized universities in China. We are lucky today, we are lucky to have affiliation with two of your great universities. I would like to offer in thanks to Hambang, the Confucius headquarters in Beijing. I owe especially thanks for Madam Shu Ling, who I am told has retired recently. However, I sincerely hope that Deputy Director Professor Ma Jianfei will help us. Professor Zhang Xi, who is known Professor Philip, the Chinese director of the Confucius Institute of the University of Colombo, did work hard to make this dream become reality. Professor Philip, thank you very much for your cooperation and effort. I think in this audience, the most happiest two persons are Mr. Philip and Reverend Dhammajothi. 我觉得今天是最高兴的两位是教授张希和教授法官法师。I refer with gratitude to Professor Hao Wei-Ming's help. From the beginning until this moment, Professor, we need your help even in the future. Professor Hao Wei-Ming, he can speak Sinhala language very well. But just today I know he can teach Kung Fu also, because he's a student from Tai Chi Chuan cultural show. Thank you very much, Professor, for your help. So I thank all the Chinese delegates, including Professor Huan Jie and the volunteer teachers of the Confucius Institute of California University. Now I turn to the Sri Lankan side. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, Senior Professor Lakshman Disanayaka, played a leading role in helping to establish this institute. Sir, I remember once you advised me, Reverend, you have to do this without making any mistake. Don't forget, I am always behind you. Sir, these words echoes in my ears yet. You encourage me, sir. Thank you very much for your guidance, and we shall always seek your help and direction. This project was rooted about 2 or 3 years ago, as Professor Atula Ranasinghe mentioned. It was the Dean Arts, Professor Atula Ranasinghe, who planted the first seed in my mind. I worked closely with him throughout facing ups and downs. mutually consoling and encouraging each other. Sometimes Professor Atula Raranjing say, Venerable sir, I can't do this, I give up this hope. Then I have to console him, no, don't give up the hope, we have to work to create it again. So finally we achieved the target. Thank you for your help and guidance. Professor Selvakumaran, former Dean of the Faculty of Law, helped to prepare the implementation proposal in a very professional manner. Though he is absent today, I heard he is out of the Colombo today, I would like to thank Professor Selvakumaran for his insightful advice and guidance. Mr. Samang Uyangoda, the Secretary of the Faculty of Arts, worked hard to organize this event successfully. He proved to be a good organizer. Mr. Samang Uyangoda, thank you very much for your help given. I think that this is most difficult part of the event, so you have to be patient until I finish my thank of what. I also thank Professor Naini Melagoda, the Dean of the Graduate Studies, who very kindly allowed us to use this beautiful hall free of charge. That is very important. When we started this program, we did not get any money from the Confucius headquarters. But 2 days ago, we confirmed that our account branch, Accountant Nagahapitiya, confirmed that we have received all the money. That is a very big amount of money we have received 2-3 days ago. So we had to limit expenditures for this event when we decide everything before this money comes. So we requested, we need this hall without charging, so Professor Naini Melagoda gave this free of charge. There are many others who help in numerous ways. They are Venerable Dr. Uduahara Ananda, Venerable Amaravansa, Venerable Vimalabuddhi, Dr. Vimal Heva Manna, he is the chief editor of this souvenir book. He took that responsibility. Kalyani Vijayasundara, she was responsible for preparing this stage and all this decoration. And the Parithras is the English medium announcer today. Asita Baduan Tudava, Asita took responsibility of the web page and many other activities. And also Sumitra joined to the Asita Batuan Tudava. Nimalika, Mahesh, Lakpati, Dev, Chaminda, Sumitra, and also Dr. Kumari Jayasurya, the director of Chinese Research Center, University of Kelaniya. I want to remind her name especially. We are quite appreciative of the help given to make this occasion a grand success. I would like to thank those who performed cultural shows today too. Dear sirs and madams, few years ago, I started 2 Chinese language course units at the Faculty of Arts. Many students offered those course units. 2 of them are the Chinese medium, the student who announced today in Chinese medium. I forgot to write her name, sorry about that. And the other one is the Samantha, who played the Yuelian Taibia Wadashing. So that song, though I am a Buddhist monk, I taught every year for the student Yuelian Taibia Wadashing. So I think our Sri Lankan audience, maybe they don't know the meaning. If they know the meaning, they will beat me. So I'm proud of two of them because they studied in my two Chinese courses. Later they developed their knowledge, participated other classes, and today they nicely did their job. So I'm proud of them and thankful for them. The other two things I want to mention here. The other one is 12 years ago, I studied in the University of Nanjing, one of the most recognized universities in the world. I think in China maybe it's a top 10, one of the top 10 universities. So Nanjing was my second home. Nanjing 大学和南京是我的第二故乡。我很喜欢中国，但是今天我看过了中国的表演，我还想去中国，可能以后在黄河大学或者北外大学讲斯里兰卡旅游。I think I want to say that I studied 12 years ago in Nanjing University. When I see the performance by Chinese students, I miss China very well. Nanjing was my second home, so I suggest in future I hope to again go back and do some research, maybe in Huanghe, maybe in Beihai. The other thing is two chairman and the president said that 2000 years ago, Venerable Fa Xian, in our language we say Fa Hian, came to Sri Lanka and built cultural relationship between China and Sri Lanka. 2 weeks ago, I participated in a conference in Shanghai, one university. We discussed about that historic relationship between China and Asian countries. I presented the paper. So that is not what I want to say now. I want to say 2000 years later, that time Fa Xian built the cultural relationship, this time Fa Guan built the cultural relationship. So thank you very much.